Big Three, Fantasy Alarm TV. I'm your host, Ray Flowers. First number of the day is a small one, 270, as in .270. The slugging percentage through 34 games of Victor Martinez, and unfortunately that number is not going to grow at any point in the near future. Lynn Henning is reporting that Victor Martinez will be out at least until the All-Star break, maybe potentially a little bit after it because of his knee issue. Not coming along as expected or hoped. The fact is the 36-year-old's got a beaten-up body he caught for a very long time. Now, I warned repeatedly in the offseason not to go with Victor Martinez on draft day. I know people didn't listen coming off the career-best season. Didn't expect it to go this poorly, obviously, for Victor Martinez. But his first half is a total washout. 34 games played looks like it might be it. Big upside. In the second half, probably not. Really tough to expect much of anything at this point. James McCann has stepped up and caught for the Tigers. He's obviously not going to replace the offense for the Tigers, but in the fantasy game, a solid option as the second catcher at this point. Batting over 300 MA with a .338 on-base percentage. Not a lot of power, but a decent bat for the Tigers. Second number of the day is .809, as in the OPS this season through just 7 games, of Alex Rios. Now, Alex Rios jammed up his hand. He's been out working on some rehab. He'll return with those 7 games played to the Royals lineup on Saturday. Looks like Paulo Orlando will be the one that will be sent down to make space for Rios. Who is Rios? He's not the guy we saw last season. The numbers were down across the board with Rios last year, people panicking with him, and in fact, as I've broken down many times, so many things to like about Rios' game. A lot of the measurements last year were very similar to what he normally puts up. Everything just kind of went wrong, and the numbers and production went there. If healthy, he could have a nice second half for the Royals. Don't sleep on Alex Rios if he's floating around on the waiver wire. Final number of the day is 1.2. That is the number of RBIs per game over the last 10 games for Chris Iannetta. Now, he's also hitting .343 in that time. He's got an OPS of 1,080. Meanwhile, Mr. Perez, the youngster that came up and caused all the excitement, his OPS over his last 7 games is barely .520. He has stopped hitting. Chris Iannetta has started to hit. Chris Iannetta has long had power. He's long had a discerning eye at the plate. He can take a walk. Horrible start to the season for Iannetta, but he is cruising right now. He's cranking right now. Starting to gain that confidence, starting to gain more playing time again as Perez starts to fail. Chris Iannetta is a sneaky option as a second catcher in mixed leagues. Don't sleep on him if he's on the waiver wire. Again, 1.2 RBIs over his last 10 games with an OPS of nearly 1,100 in that time. Ray Flowers, Big Three for Fantasy Alarm TV. Don't forget to visit us at fantasyalarm.com for all your fantasy sports needs. Talk to you all again soon.